or a man who has been recently let off the leash, like a year ago. It's what TJ's house would turn into if everybody moved out for a year.
One day.
His car missing?
Good question.
What's that?
Car.
Is his car missing?
His car is in the garage.
I'm discarding Happy Holidays if anybody wants it.
In the bedroom, you do find like a packed suitcase on the like open on the bed. Looks like he'd packed up for like a month. Well, a week, but yeah. Most people, you can't really get a month's worth of clothing into a fucking single suitcase unless you got an old-fashioned steamer trunk or some shit.
Right.
All right, so
give me evidence analysis
So
rolls.
it's her, but we need to figure out who helped her.
well, potentially him, the guy who did it, but we could, depending on where the lectures, how the lectures are held, and whether or not they take the names of people who go to the lecture, or if there's any security footage, we might be able to find him attending a lecture with some other people.
Well, his suitcase is still in his room, so it's obvious he didn't get very far.
Yeah, he didn't even get. He was still packing when somebody.
Yeah, your evidence analysis rolls, aside from Colburn, who doesn't know what's going on.
Wait, we haven't checked the gambling angle. He could have owed somebody money because he was gambling on sports and didn't pay.
Damn, sports gambling is ruining the game.
It really is.
For the other two, you guys are thinking he's probably snagged from here, but this is definitely not the kill site. The kill site would be messy and nasty.
Yep. We'll contact the security company to get the logs to find out when the alarm was turned off and on.
Sure. The security company tells you that it was around the time of his disappearance. So it was like 19, 20 days ago, I believe. Mentioned.
So has the alarm gone off or on since then?
No.
Has the alarm been turned off or on since then?
Nope.
All right. Is there more than one code set up for the alarm?
Nope.
All right.
Does one of you want a dust for prints or on the alarm just in case?
Yeah.
Or get the CSI team out to do it?
Yeah.
You get the CSI team out. Looks like the keypad's been cleaned up, sir.
It's been wiped.
Yes. Joe, your phone starts ringing.
Sure.
What in the hell is going on with you and your team? I just got a call from Margot O'Hare. Do you know how angry she is?
No. She's not distraught?
What? Joe, this is no time for... Was that a joke? Did you just make a joke, Joe?
No. Her husband's just died. They were getting back together. Surely she'd be distraught over it.
Give me a fast talk roll.
Yeah.
I think you're probably right. I'll see what I can do to get ahead of this, but make sure that you guys are going very by the book here.
Yes.
She hangs up. A lot more time.
I hold up the Kama Sutra by the book. No.
Interesting. I'm thinking, does this bitch own a boat? Does his wife or him own a boat?
He doesn't. You could tell by looking around his stuff, unless he's keeping it really super.
No, not this guy. I'm talking about the lady who killed. It was her or her husband, late husband.
Oh, you mean Margot?
Yeah.
You have no idea. Unfortunately, somebody was a bit naughty to her, and so she probably won't talk to you anymore.
Right.
Well, if we say that if Lon Victor was one of the people that was involved in it, maybe we can tackle it from We need to see if there's anything else, any other connections.
Yeah, you don't know what the connection between this guy and Lon Vicker is.
No, that's right. Well, he reckons, Lon Vicker reckons that something to do with a case or something.
Yeah, we do need to get files on who all his past. Not just his past, but her past. Fucking, she's a lawyer too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she's a different kind of lawyer. She's not a divorce lawyer.
Yeah, what kind of lawyer though? Does she deal with fucking scumbags?
Business lawyer. She's one of the boring kind of lawyers that nobody really hates.
So yeah, we need to see. We need to check their fucking background, see if there's recent fucking shitbaggery. I'm thinking maybe she hired some dickhead who didn't like him.
Well, all right, so we've got supposedly Becky types up the notes and stuff for it. So you've got that bit. You've got if she holds lectures and stuff. If we look at the lectures where this particular type of torture was used, we see whether or not we can, from the days, see if Lon Victor's turned up to one of the lectures. And if he did, was he with anybody? Or was he by himself?
Fair enough.
That's one potential angle we could do. But yes, we could look at his case. We could talk to Lon Victor's wife, just to see whether or not if she knows anything.
We could also ask the secretary that writes down the information from the lady that does the torture fucking boat thing. If anybody's requested her papers.
A copy of the lecture notes.
Yeah. If anybody asked for a copy of those notes.
Well, Becky, who's the legal aid, who's in the... Becky, yeah, she's the one who wrote the notes. She's the legal aid for the Vic.
All right. Yeah, we could go talk to her.
Again?
You could talk to her.
I was going to say, you've already spoken to her a little bit.
A little bit too much, maybe.
No, thankfully we weren't there that long for it to devolve too seriously. All right, so he never turned up. So so let's go check to Becky and see.
Right.
So are you going? What?
I drive Joshua over there.
All right, no problem.
They left me again.
Do you want to go back and get him?
At the
I
fucking
come into your car and I follow them.
Oh, hey, fuck! We're being followed, Josh. He's good. He's right on me.
Chris, when you're commandeering a car, fumble me a luck roll for hilarity. Otherwise, yeah, you've got some random person driving through there. Oh, no problem. It shows like a really nervous girl driving, and her instructor's next to her, and here in the back going, "Come on, keep up with them." All right, and you're definitely being followed there, Colburn.
I tell the instructor to hang his head out the window and and make noises like a siren.
Wee woo! Wee woo! Wee woo!
He instructs his people, and she's like, "Woo, woo, woo, woo."
Do it! Oh, Derek, I had intimidation. That didn't work.
Eventually, you get McKay to back to this guy's office and stuff.
I wait out here.
Okay. Are you staying in the student driver's car?
All right, I think we have him now.
The instructor just looks at you and goes, "All right. Be sure to put it in park," he tells the student.
I walk up to the fucking student's window and knock on it.
She looks at the instructor. The instructor goes, "Roll down the window and say, 'White privilege.'" White privilege? Jesus.
Go back to my car.
I leave. I get out of the car.
All right. Meanwhile, McKay, you go up.
Mhm.
Becky glances up and says, "The police just called and said that you found my boss."
Yes.
Oh, I thought you murdered that dog. Damn it.
Apparently not.
All right. What do you want?
Well, interested in the case file for Lon Victors.
Okay. Why?
Because he's deceased from arsenic poisoning.
I'll get it for you.
Thank you.
She gets it for you and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Okay. She goes back to packing stuff.
Why are you packing?
I got to find a new job, she says.
Didn't you also assist Mr. O'Hare's wife?
Oh, yeah, but that's like a part-time thing.
Okay. So whereabouts does she hold the lectures for that?
College.
Okay. Do you ever get anyone asking you for the notes?
No.
Okay.
Okay. She looks confused and irritated.
No worries. Can you think of anybody that would want to... do you actually attend the lectures yourself, or do you just help with putting the notes together?
And just put the notes together. I've got a job. Well, I had a job.
Yes, yes. All right. Thank you.
Right.
We shall look at the case notes.
You guys are all hanging out in your car, checking out the case notes. Apparently, this guy was the guy who died. His wife was a client of this dude, and he got taken to the bank.
Okay.
Big time.
All right.
Also, Vickers had apparently had a successful jewelry store until O'Hare made it public that during the divorce that Vickers had beaten his wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And not in the fun spanky way either.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, McKay, give me a memory roll, and if you make it, give me a evidence analysis roll at half.
Memory. Where's it? I was looking at the other.
That's good enough, yes.
Memory. Come here. Evidence analysis. Click. Try that again. Not at half.
Something's up. Something's up.
Yep.
Your mind is replaying her handing you the file. She's like, "Here you go."
Mm-hmm. Was there something about her fingers or something? Or
No. Her fingers had already been made fun of.
Where did you get the file from?
She had to pull it out of some drawers and shit.
Okay.
It wasn't sitting on top or anything.
So, did she? All right. So, was she holding something else in her hand when she gave me the file?
No.
Okay.
Both of her hands were empty until she picked up the file and handed it to you, just as I showed on the screen.
Yep. Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right. Left-handed, blow to the right of the head would be from a left-handed person, and she handed me the file with her left hand.
He mentions casually.
Yeah, so she's probably the one who hit him in the head. She's probably one of the people who did it. So we need to work out who the A, whether or not how we crack her, or B, how we
Go to her house right quick.
I wait for McKay to get.
Oh, I thought we were looking at the piles in the car.
yeah,
Oh,
we
you're
were
in the
we're
car.
looking.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we're looking at from the
Okay.
car, the three of us.
Hey, have you done that thing where you put the one person in one room and then walk the other person past the room?
We could do that. We could do that.
You got to do all the talking. You and Doc, I can't do any of the talking here.
Well, you can. You just got to not go completely.
No, I'm good. It was just a momentary lapse. I'm not used to the new body. That's all. I'm good now.
All right, so we bring her in for questioning.
What, her? Now? Who?
We need. Yeah. You think if we lean on her a bit, that
Or do we want to just go to her house and look through her shit right quick?
yeah, go to. We can
Do
have
you
a
have
look.
enough for a warrant is a good question.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Tim, read your message.
Yeah, I read. Yeah.
No? God damn, Tim's on top of shit. You're alarmingly on top of shit, Tim. This is irritating Logan. You're just supposed to be the weird, funny guy.
It does happen every once in a while, if you do recall.
My God. So you need to get more for a warrant and shit.
Yes. All right. So we'll have a look into her background.
There you go. I want research rolls. Lower is better. I assume you make it back to the precinct.
And
One
we
of the
will
aircraft's
put in
like,
a
"What happened to your
request. We
car?"
will put in a request to look at her financials as well.
An OT1, you say? That's not good enough, Chris. I need better than an OT1.
I need to go in the negatives. My bad.
Okay, on her, you guys with your normal puny successes don't really discover anything wild, other than her life didn't begin that long ago. However, it turns out that Becca Horner was not always Becca Horner. She was born Rebecca Johnson. Horner was her mother's maiden name. She changed it a few years ago. Despite a string of DWIs and a history of alcohol abuse, the lawyer O'Hare made sure that Mr. Johnson, Rebecca Johnson's biological father, got custody of Becca's younger sister. Becca's kid sister was fatally injured in a boating accident. Her father blew twice the legal limit on the breathalyzer. Becca was studying abroad when all this happened, the custody battle, the boating accident. Her sister suffered for 12 days in extreme pain before succumbing to her injuries and dying.
Huh.
That's some nice research. In fact, there's such good research that your boss lady with the straight black hair comes by and goes, "Good work, Danny. Keep up the good work."
Right.
And you
So
all the tape this time. Good. She says, pats him on the shoulder and heads on.
One dream.
So what happened to her father?
Nothing.
All right.
He eventually drank himself to death, I believe.
All right. I'll just whether or not she got some property off him or something, especially if it was a boating accident, if he had a
Oh,
boat
property?
boat
Yeah,
shed
according
and that sort of stuff.
to Fulton and stuff, her family does own a cabin along the water.
Oh, really?
I'm about sure there's a couple
Really?
of in there.
We should go visit that.
Well, let's match it up with the thing you found about the waterways, and see
It
if
matches,
beautiful.
given the amount of time that it would need
Yep.
to all that shit.
That should be enough for us to get a warrant.
Matt! Excuse me a moment.
Is Matt backing up?
I know. Yes, Matt is backing up.
So that'll get us the second person. Now the question is, who is the third person?
Tim
Yeah,
asked
totally.
for popping up.
Yeah.
So whether or not it's someone else that he screwed over in his business, or if it was the wife. I mean, it may not have been the wife at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you've got it's a very off the road type cabin and stuff. If you're
But yep, so it's in an area where you could get someone and torture them and blah blah blah. We
Oh,
will
yeah.
get with the information we have. We will apply for a warrant to search the cabin.
You get a warrant to search the cabin.
We do so with CSI.
No problem. Some pictures of the. This is the kind of place where people go to get murdered or have a lovely vacation with the family to murder them. TJ, stop taking notes on where this place is so you can have a lovely vacation. Oh, on the way there, you also do pass a honey stand.
We all right. So we can certainly inquire at the honey stand as to I don't suppose the honey stand's got any security cameras or anything.
Have you seen the picture of the honey stand?
No, I saw the picture of the shack.
It's up above the shack. You can see what the honey stand looks like.
Oh, there's the honey stand. Oh, it's some person there. Okay. Okay, up above
Here's
the
a close-up
golden
of the person.
Well, we can show her photos of people to see if she recognizes them.
Yeah. Or just do the suspect list.
She identifies.
Yeah.
She identifies Becca.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see anybody with her?
Yeah, there was a man.
This man,
Which picture are you showing her?
Lon
Yes.
Victor. Was there anybody else with them?
Not that I saw.
Okay. How long ago was this?
She gives you a time period which correlates really nicely. She says, they were my best customers. They came several times every week.
Your honey, is it a special, your honeybees, etc., is it a particular breed or special type of bee?
Yes. She gives you more information about this kind of bee than anybody except you would be interested in.
Okay. I will relate that back to the CSI so they can match the honey they got in the system with this honey.
All right. Yes, you buy some of the honey from her and stuff, and yeah, no problem.
Because if it's a particular type of breed, then it's going to have unique things about it for them. As well as where the bees get the honey from, blah, 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 will have an effect on what sort of honey it is. So they'll be able to easily match it. All right.
All right. You're building a case. It looks as though inside of the
big flat dildo.
Cool.
You're up to 10 cards there, Pete.
Yes, I know. I keep saying smart stuff.
There's corpse flies, easy access to water, plastic sheeting and stuff.
If there are 3 or more players, everyone draw a card. All
right. Swimming, no. All right. Yep, we'll let forensics do their stuff.
No worries. Yeah. Different strains of honey come from different bees and different places and all that stuff. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And as I said, yeah, you got the whole thing about the type of plants that they would get would help it match it to this particular honey.
It's completely unique. So you against her, you've got a pretty good case, although a lot of the evidence is somewhat circumstantial.
Yeah. All right, so that's what we want to see, if there's anything here at the cabin or anything.
At the cabin, there's no real evidence that's been left. It was carefully, I mean, there's a lot of evidence that, yes, it happened here, but they cleaned it up and all that, getting rid of the fingerprints, splashed some bleach around and stuff. You could probably get some stuff, but it looks like the people did a really good job in covering their tracks. Plus, you don't have the mysterious third person. Although you've got enough for at least a week case right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the lady bought a lot of honey. And she got fucked before by this guy, but You don't really have a slam dunk here.
No, it's more so she bought a lot of honey with the person who confessed to murdering it and murdering the guy with other people.
They didn't get him to sign a confession before he died, so
We have it on. We've got a recording of it.
true.
I still think we just walk the lady, the wife, past the fucking kid.
I don't know if the wife's involved or not as yet. I'm wondering if Becky would have gotten somebody else in that he screwed over. Because the whole thing about Lon was because he screwed Lon over. So whether or not she's recruited somebody else that she thought that he's done the dirty on. So.
Well, you haven't investigated any of his cases yet.
No, we have not. That would be the next step to see if there's anybody else of this who look like really screwed over that she may have picked. And if we can lean on that person, then we can do the whole thing of putting him in 2 separate rooms and doing the walk past.
No problem. Quick investigation. There was only one person that he ever had a restraining order against. Her name is Sarah Summers.
Sarah Summers.
Sarah Summers.
And who is Sarah Summers?
That is this bent here. I think. Let's see.
Oh yeah, there's the crazy.
Apparently, her philandering husband got married to her, stole a bunch of money from her accounts, and he had done this to other women before, but he was smart enough to hire O'Hare, who then got her townhouse and business from her.
Oh, wow.
That's a hell of a divorce lawyer.
Wow. All right. So vehicles these people have.
Normal cars.
I'm just thinking in regards that he got hit in the head. He would have been transported from the property to the cabin. So there may be evidence in somebody's vehicle from the blood, hair, etc.
No problem. You figure out which of the vehicles that probably did it was. Do you have enough to get a warrant for Sarah Summers' vehicle, do you think?
Yeah. Also,
I don't know if you've got enough.
Also, that cabin, it's all fucking dirt around that cabin.
Yeah, tire tracks and stuff. Yeah.
Tire track prints.
That's a card for TJ. No problem. You match up the tire tracks to her vehicle, but just looking at it without opening it because you don't have enough for a warrant, you're told. It looks as though it's been recently detailed.
Okay.
And it is big enough for it.
Where was it at?
Depending on, all right, so when they detail it though, say the body's in the back, the detail, they're just going to clean the surface. They're not necessarily going to lift it up, so there's still going to be potential for blood to seep down.
There wasn't that much blood on the stairs. You're thinking that if they'd shot him or stabbed the shit out of him or something, you'd have a much better chance. Like I said, it's only a blood drop or two that you found there.
Okay.
It's good thinking, though. I'll take another card for that, Pete, because I want you guys to just keep drawing through cards like the mad. So you've got a good idea it's her, but all you've got is circumstantial evidence and stuff at this point. It looks like it might be time for Tits Colburn to do his thing.
All right. Does anybody want a booby prize, which is anyone with no cards draws one card?
What is it?
Anyone with no cards draws one card.
Nah.
I think we're doing good.
All right.
I made a boob joke. I feel proud of myself.
You did.
Well,
and does anybody want a writing skill plus 20? Nope. Gone.
I'll take it.
Oh, okay. Beautiful. It's just there.
Getting rid of a bag of lye and a shovel.
Okay. And I shall play outdoors person for myself. Just saying if anybody's got a limited retrieve or whatever, they want to grab it.
I grab that. Boop. Where'd that go? God, we were throwing cards everywhere. All right, plus 10%.
Yeah, I've just put it next to the discard pile so you can see it.
Yeah.
You should take a picture of all the cards scattered around, Pete, and send it to
Don't
Fred.
move it. I was looking at it so I could refer to it.
Oh, sorry.
So I could work out which one to spend it on myself.
Definitely send a picture of all the messy cards to Freddie. He likes it.
Parachuting, skiing. There was one of those I was actually raising purposely. Parachuting, skiing, specific survival, or trap building. I think it was parachuting. Yes, I was raising parachuting. All right.
Parachuting is one of those skills that you definitely want to get up. I think Chris can vouch for that.
Well, I've got it. I'm better than hobbyist now at it.
Yeah.
Due to that card. Due to Outdoors Person. Getting it several times. All right.
By the way, Chris and TJ, I've added 2 or 3 more cards that are just like Outdoors Person, like spy training and stuff like that. Thief training, I think, is one of them.
We look at the financials of Sarah Summers.
No problem. You dig a bit into her financials and stuff. It looks like she has definitely taken a heavy fucking hit. Nobody has big money into their account recently or anything like that.
So no, I'm not looking for that. I'm actually trying to see. So these 3 individuals, Becca would have arranged for them to meet up somewhere. They potentially would have met up at a coffee shop or something like that. So I'm trying to see if we can see where they may have met up, so we can find a location where we have all 3 of them on camera together.
It looks like after a certain date, like just before this all started, everybody withdrew a couple $100 in cash from an ATM. It's a small enough amount that doesn't raise any red flags, but you're thinking, yeah, they probably talked to each other and said, let's go on cash for everything now.
Okay. So we can't pin them that way, link them that way together.
Yeah, but Colburn Tits Maddox, he can always try to pull off his idea and stuff if you want.
The other thing we'll do is we'll go to the jeweler's place of business, because assuming there's other people that work there, and see if they recognize, you show photos of Sarah Summer and Becky to see if any of them recognize either of the 2.
They don't recognize them, but one of the guys tells you that some strange woman did call once on the phone.
Okay.
They got like a landline phone in here.
Yep. All right.
You want to buy some jewelry?
No, I've got a golf bag of jewelry stones you might be interested in buying.
I would be, except I think we're closing soon, so
Yeah. All right. All right. Release the Colburn.
Her in that room.
All right. You by her and her specifically, which 2 hers are you referring to, T?
Becky and Sarah.
Becky and Sarah.
Okay, they're each in their own room.
Right. With this is really fucked up. I like it. Okay, so don't care which one. Walk into the room of fucking pick one. Pick one, McKay.
Sarah.
Right. Walk in, sit right in front of her, lean in on the table, and start dicing a fucking onion.
She looks at me like, what the fuck is going on? She just shows this hot-looking redhead slowly and evilly dicing an onion. She's
like fucking getting the juices really fucking squeezed out of this thing, and just.
You want to? I assume you're trying to get her tearing up and crying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
That is just fucking evil as shit. She rolls to see if she starts crying. The higher, the more tears. Okay, you've got her crying.
I fucking pick up the onions and shit. I smear the fucking juice all over the table in front of her, so it looks like there's a puddle there now. And then I get up and go, all right, McKay.
What's going on?
McKay, You're up. Just walk the other one past, and then
that's right. Now we walk Becky past where she can see the other one looking like she's been crying.
And wait, there's more. So when you do that,
Yes.
So this is what I was typing to Logan when you guys were talking. I'm going to go out in the hall and hand her a bottle of water and a tissue as she comes by the window, and like console her as we continue down the hallway.
And we have a legal pad with some writing on it. Passed over
take a refill.
Passed over in front of Lions, so it looks like she's written.
She says Becky, she is a lying bitch.
Why? What do you think she did or didn't say?
I don't know, she says, but she just growled.
So she didn't. So you don't think she said anything about the cabin that you have out by the lake? That it was all your idea?
She give me a grapple roll. She's making a rush to go and get the other woman.
Grapple. Yep.
Yeah.
Put her back in a room. Get some people to.
Right. You guys pretty much wrap this fucker up. So. Yeah, that refill is. Everybody take an extra card for end of mission. No problem. Yeah, you end up flipping it on her. It was all Becca's deal, but
yeah. And then we do the reverse too with Rebecca, because I thought Sarah might be the easier one to crack anyway, because she gets to play deal the whole thing. That was Becca's idea.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, end of mission. You guys are just evil. And it shows like the lady going, well, you guys cracked the case, but we have got this list of complaints. And at this point, you guys all leave your body. The three people in there. And the really creepy guy walks up and he goes, how many of my friends should I bring when we do it? And the redhead's like, what?
Oh, good. I have 2 replenishers in my hand.
All right.
I have an assist refill, nope, and a replenish.
Ooh. and do you have a raise on that, Tim?
I can't raise that. I am sitting at victory, a mana flare, and a 10% skill, so nothing very exciting.
Okay.
A couple of quick notes here, guys. This mod, as you've guessed, is not a prestige. Dealing with the thing that Pete may get you into, if he gets you into that specific thing, is a prestige. So when
I'll give a rundown on the other thing and then see what people think.
All right, so Tim, give me the victory, and I'm going to give you, and then you're going to refill your hand because I'm going to play the assistant
trade
refill.
Fucking onions! Jesus Christ, that's cruel. Okay.
So how did they crack it in the TV show that you took that from?
They didn't use onions. Essentially, what they did was they did do the walking by thing, like what Tim was talking about. They did it a little different in the show. What they did was they put Becca in a room, cranked up the heat, and let her stew for like 2 hours. And then she got to walk by the art lady who was playing like a find the word game on a big yellow pad with one of the detectives.
Okay,
so how did they figure out what the fuck it was?
The words or what?
No, the fucking the boats.
Oh, scaphism. The guy. This came from a show called The Mentalist, and that guy's like fucking genius on everything. So he just knew what it was, like yourself, but less creepily.
Just have a very narrow area of knowledge.
All right, so you got your refill?
Oh, no, shit. I forgot. Okay, so I toss out all my cards. Wait, do I toss all my cards out and then refill?
Whatever you want to get rid of.
Oh, yeah. Fuck off, mana flare. Fuck off.
I'm not sure how other players will do with this particular mission, but there you go.
Yeah, we talk about fucking violence, torture, torture techniques, punishment techniques at the hospital where me and my coworker work.
Well, now you can tell them that you've solved the case that dealt with scaphism.
Less than a couple months ago, that fucking came up with the Blood Eagle. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you can go talk about some scaphism with them again. Freaks. Okay.
All right, so
All right, let's see. I have a round revision. Cram course.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
It's not bad. It's not wonderful, but it's not bad.
Base. Okay. Training time.
That's a good one.
And super sprint waddle.
So play your training time. Give
Play
yourself a
training
tick.
time. Boop. Now that's a tick in any. What is that?
Basically any course, any non-write-in skill, I think, if memory serves.
Check. And what the fuck's cram course?
Is that spend a hero point and get D3?
Add 10% the skills that they have at learn.
Oh, okay.
All right. So yeah, cram course. Voila.
Which skill are you wanting to get with that?
So you're spending a hero point for that one?
Yeah, I'm going to spend a hero point for that.
They add 10% to any of their skills which they have at base. Okay, land any skill which has been proven or not. They may not choose spell or any restricted or special skills. Bummer.
What does it say? No spells?
Yes.
No spells.
You may
All
not
no
choose spells nor any restricted or special skills.
That's fine. That's fine. All right, so I'll slap that into navigation, sea, and air.
okay, and then I will play the replenish.
Are you only getting 3 cards out of that total in the group for the replenish?
I'm sitting on 2 replenishes and a player's choice at the moment.
Right, so we have to. We have a lot of cards. We have to slowly, right. So
Yeah.
I'll play the replenish.
What's the replenish do?
Everyone
refill your
refills.
hand.
Everybody or just you?
Everybody.
All right, so I throw out these cards. Voila. Voila. Draw 4 more.
Hindrance, no big deal.
Draw. Whoop.
Critical hero points replenish. If you have under 10 hero points, play this to gain 1. Do you have under 10 hero points, Tim?
Oddly enough, I do believe I am up at this current state.
I put that in, Tim, just for you.
I'm sitting at 15.
Okay, no worries.
Just for you.
And I'm pretty sure, Chris, that Doc has more than 10 hero points.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
All right.
So no good for anyone.
Apple. Evac. Dreamlands only. Psychic
let you-
abilities.
That,
Psychic abilities?
Those 2 cards actually let you draw another one, I think. If
Yeah.
it's-
Get rid of those 2 cards, draw 2 new cards.
Yeah, and yeah. I have 2 fucking grapple 20s. Jesus Christ. I'm going to rape a bear. All right. Draw 2 cards. Surprise, surprise, bitch! You're mine! Let's see. Support a reroll and a quicker picker upper.
So garbage.
Yep. So that's it. That's where I am.
Okay. Time for next replenish?
Yep. I think
All right.
so.
Those cards all go away. My dreams of raping a bear are gone.
I shall play the replenish.
Draw.
Something tells me that mod is decent, but for you guys is really quick. What the fuck is going on? For other people, that may consume their entire session.
And I've got a Soul Survivor.
What does that one do?
Everyone but you discards all their cards immediately, no trading.
I'll go with nope.
So you might. Does anybody have a limited retrieve or a retrieve
Nah.
to pull back that nope?
Nah.
All right. I have a dissemination.
I'd probably trade dissemination TJ if he's got all shit cards.
That's exactly
I've
what
got
I'm
shit.
thinking. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to do. I was going to trade it to Tim.
All right. Accept.
So play the
Play
dissemination.
that. Do you guys want cards or just throw them all away?
Just from.
All right.
We'll be tossing them anyway when we do a refill.
Boop. Draw 4. Boop. Draw 4. Boop. There's a red. Magic item goes bye-bye.
Yay!
Whoa! I have no magic items on me.
So then it goes to the rest of the group.
Wait a minute. Are we back in our normal shit?
Yes.
All right. So I have. Let me see. What magic items do I have?
Cool.
I think I have a card. I think I have trump cards.
Cool.
Equipment, trump cards. I have a trump card of the Tri-Kingdoms German Forest, trump card of the Embassy, and trump card of Hong Kong. Fuck you, Hong Kong. You're gone. Boop. There we go. Voila. All right, so that's solved that. Hold on 1 second. Hey, dog, shut the fuck up. And moving right along. I have a nada and draw 2 card. Discard this card, draw 2 new ones. There we go. Draw this, discard that card.
I'm sending Freddie a picture of the cards scattered all over the board. It's kind of bad.
A full clip and a victory prestige module only.
Like I said, if you're wanting to hold on to that for the next adventure, you can.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no.
Not
All
gonna
right.
It won't last all the way through.
No.
All right. We ready for the next replenish?
Sure.
Okay. Next replenish. Assume I'll put it over here, but let's assume it's on top in case someone gets a
Discard.
retrieve or retrieve.
Draw 4.
Retrieve.
Again. Another red one. No trading. Everyone discards all their cards and refills their hand. All right, let's.
Bummer.
Unless there were other red ones.
No.
Is it yin yang you got?
Nah, I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, if everybody's
Sounds like
discarding and refilling, it sounds
Yeah,
like yin
That's
yang.
annoying. I got spy training.
Yeah, I had 2 victories and a full retrieve.
Oh, far out.
Bummer.
Yeah. It's here's
That
my
hurts
deck.
us. It
I'll wait
hurts
until
us.
everyone has 4 cards, and then announce my other red one.
Well, no. If you, what was your other red one?
No, it wasn't another one. I just drew my 4 cards and got another one. Yeah.
There you
This
go.
one's even better. Everyone just throw all your cards away and go fuck your couch.
Damn it.
World of Pain.
Did anybody have any other red cards aside from TJ?
No. I had a failure suite, which I hadn't seen for such a long time.
Well, I had one too.
I was thinking, yeah, failure sweet. Fine, nice.
Yay, card play. All right, so now none of us have any cards.
Right,
Oh,
and now
sucker.
let's do our intermission refill.
Mission refill. All right, I've got no red, and I don't believe anything useful.
So much.
I have a victory. Anybody
well, no.
red? Waiting for the reds.
No, I do have a sewer.
Oh, we're at the embassy? I play a plethora of penguins for the embassy.
Yay!
Yay!
Does anybody have? I've got a happy holidays. If anybody's got the special day card.
Nah.
All right. I've also got Sewers of Disappointment Explorer, so I shall add 10% to one of them.
Awesome.
Hey, Pete.
Yes,
Will
Logan.
this push you up over 100 hero points in your overflow?
If we get 4, yes.
Would you like me to begin
will
humming
be-
dramatic music? Wait, I can do better than that.
That will put me to 100 overflow.
100 even. That
Yes,
works.
100 even.
Ah,
Climb. Nope. Contortions.
that was the wrong one. No, I wanted this one. Sorry. 100.
I hear that noise every time after taco night.
Oh, dude! Yesterday I felt like a shit-filled balloon. It was horrible.
All right. So that's it. So the victory was there was only the one victory. So
Yeah, I've got a victory.
yep. So 4 points.
Tossing out all my cards. Victory! Yay!
And that pushes Pete up to 100 overflow at long
Yes,
last.
100 exactly.
You're my hero.
All right. Pete, when you get a chance, roll a d12.
It's a D and it's a 12.
4.
Your choice is either spending a hero point or taking the once a mission. I've got it here somewhere.
Can be useful, but
It can be super useful.
yeah, I'll blow a hero point.
Attaboy.
You get a 4, it's a free reroll.
And then we can
Sorry?
horror, right? Skill horror?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's right. You can skill horror.
9.
9. Once per mission, you can attempt to tunnel through reality. Force an opening between where you are and where you want to go.
Oh, sweet. Reverse dice.
Nice.
Oh, is that a spell that you're doing, or?
Yeah, I'm skill whoring.
No, I meant the spell, Alter Tech Magic.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't remember. That's on the tech tree?
No, that's on. So that's right below artifact power. So that gives me artifact power times 2.
Hold on. I'll get back to you on that. Are you happy with that one, McKay, or do you want a different one?
So is it just myself, or I can take people with me?
You can hold the gate open for a number of rounds equal to your willpower, but no more. Closing it earlier can be done in a round. So if something's right behind you, it might come through with you.
All right, so I can tunnel through from one place to another.
Yeah, within the sandbox, so to speak.
Yeah, and sorry, can you just reread exactly? I'm just trying to work out, can I specify where I end up, or
Not exactly. It's like, I want to go to Beastkin Zone. You're in Beastkin Zone. I'll put you close to the embassy, but you're not going to be like, I'm in a specific room.
yeah, that's what I was trying to work out. Do I get to a specific location or a pretty good location, or is it I end up on the Beastkin world somewhere as if I shadow walked there?
Pretty good location, not a specific.
Okay, yeah, I was just trying to work out if it's better than shadow walking. That's all.
A bit for certain zones only.
No, reroll.
You're going for the reverse dice. Just say you're going for reverse.
Yeah,
dice.
I'm going for reverse dice, I think.
Okay. Roll. Good
10.
luck. 10. This isn't a bad one. Shake it off. Hit points, magic points refilled instantly. Although if you were knocked down, you still have stand up. You have to be conscious to use it once per adventure only.
Yeah, Freddie had that. It wasn't too bad one.
Yep.
2.
He's like, yeah, no. Just keep track of them hero points flying out of your body. This one is permanently alter your residual self-image. You can become Holmes again.
And that's once a session, so I can permanently change what I look like once a session.
Yeah. It says you can't copy any other living being. However, you wouldn't be becoming yourself if you wanted to be Holmes. But you can't, like, you couldn't look like Doc Fulton. You could look like a
You could look like a dwarf.
Yeah, I was going to say, so exactly. So does that mean I could turn into a sleeve stack?
No. It says, note the character is still stuck being a human, although they can alter their outward appearance and mass and age from young, teen to ancient. So you're still a human.
Yeah.
So it's basically a guaranteed look like another person ability that I've already got in shapeshifting.
Yeah.
Eh.
Here comes another pause, spending all
3.
his pause. He's never going to get any. This one's buck up. Recipient, somebody who's not you, gains D6 sanity. If they are currently being crazy, you can slap them and they will stop doing that.
Oops, wrong dice. Let me try that again with the D12. 3.
Oh, same number.
You re-roll. You've already got the 3.
8.
The Ocho.
Ooh, that's a powerful number, Pete.
Yes, it is.
This one is summon PC. Anytime you're near a bathroom, you can summon a PC who is not with you to emerge from the bathroom.
That's fucking great.
Anything to keep the party together.
2. I've already rolled.
Mm-hmm.
12.
12. This one is protected skills. Once per adventure only. If you die during the adventure, you can pick 3 skills, which will not decrease the first time you die. If you die a second time during the same session, they fall per normal.
3 I've had.
By the way, once you spend 11 hero points, you're just automatically going to get it, so keep track.
11.
11. This one is protected stats. Once per adventure, if you die, then your stats won't go down the first time you die.
I'll be right back.
As Pete carefully counts and wonders, did he take that one out?
8. Uno.
Uno. Alter existing gate. You can make it so you can drive a semi-trunk through or make it so you have to crawl through it. One alteration, the gate will return to normal after a period of time.
So altering the size of the gate, not to where it goes.
I thought you worked today. What?
No, that's the deal.
Oh.
Not back tonight, do cat stuff, and if I'm not back in the morning, revenge my death.
Avenge death.
Cool.
So, more hero points?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, I think I've rolled. Yep.
Oh, there's 2 more.
5.
You have 5 or more. That's group healer. Once per adventure, you can stand there and concentrate, and the other PCs in the group up to 10 meters away regain D6 hit points per round until everybody is totally healed.
Whoa.
If the caster moves, is damaged, etc., then the spell ends. If all the players are fully healed, the spell ends.
Mm-hmm. 7. I don't think I've rolled 7.
7 is the one you fucking wanted.
All right.
Reverse dice. Note you can only ever get this 3 times. Like, it's a once per adventure reverse dice. But if you get up to like every 100 or every time you get up back to this level, you can only get a total of 3 times. After that, you're stuck with other stuff.
All right. Now the question is, where do I put it?
Somewhere that you will fucking think about it all the time is my recommendation, because the amount of times people have forgotten that they have this is amazing. And congratulations on spending enough hero points to eventually get the thing you wanted.
Yes.
What is your level 1 power anyway?
Telekinetic.
You've never used that. Cool.
I've actually got it up to 64.
God damn.
I've used it quite a bit.
I don't even remember it.
Yeah, well, I haven't been bothering to use it now because of skill whoring, and I haven't really been able to justify using it when it outside of skill whoring. So
I would be getting drinks and shit out of the fridge and pipe.
Yes, but yeah, as I said, I see that.
It's not really Holmes's way of being that amazingly lazy, though.
No, that's right.
But at 60, it's good enough that, you know, if you really need to make it work, you can spend some hero points.
It's like I would absolutely never be that lazy. Servant guy, I need you to go.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yes.
Question. I am just trying to get my do I keep climbing in the healing tree, or do I improve my axe trick?
For skill point? You know, I think you always seem happier because you've got the axe thing. How high is your axe trick?
It's sitting at 14.
What I would do is I would work on your axe trick till it got up like 60. So I would probably do number 10, target number is 14, and you may have some left over because if you make it, then I'll give you a check mark as though you'd succeeded in your axe trick.
Wow.
Not day one.
Not one.
Yeah.